Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. In the spiritual life, he who does not advance goes backward. It happens as with a boat which always must go ahead. If it stands still, the wind will blow it back. These were the words of a simple saint from Pietrelcina, but revered all over the world for his life of holiness and for his perseverance to yield a good harvest for the Lord. Saint Padre Pio urges us to never stop moving forward in our pilgrimage like a boat sailing through an open ocean, or else the wind will push us back and halt our journey. For us to reach our destination, for us to bear fruit, we need to be like the rich soil, capable of accepting the Word, of nourishing the Word by our good and generous hearts, and persevere through the storms. Padre Pio lived this all throughout his life. His whole life was marked by long hours of prayer and continual austerity. He never stopped moving forward in his spiritual life, despite the trials he endured. When he received the stigmata, he embraced that suffering to be one in Jesus' suffering, and for 50 years he endured the constant pain, but it purified him and strengthened his resolve further to be one with God. When he was silenced and prevented from celebrating the Mass with the public, he obeyed without complaining, for he knew that this too was part of the storms that he needed to weather. He will not be pushed back by the winds. Even in the worst of storms, his words shed light to his inner strength. Pray, hope, and do not worry. Worry is useless. God is merciful and will hear your prayer. As God's laborer in the field, he was able to yield a huge harvest, bringing back thousands to the confessional, bringing back millions to the Holy Eucharist, and even today, 55 years after his death, millions of pilgrims visit San Giovanni Rotondo each year, and shrines all over the world are erected in honor of this simple friar who just wants to pray. Brothers and sisters, we can never afford to stay still in our pilgrimage towards God. Winds come from every direction, wanting to blow us off course, for us to get lost. But like Padre Pio, let us never lose sight of our destination, never lose sight of our mission, and in our journey, to never lose our peace. Let the Word in us bear fruit through perseverance in the many storms we pass along the way by remaining faithful to God's commands. Let the Word planted in us be the compass to our journey, and let the Word we live out in generosity and charity be the sail that catches the perfect wind to God's direction. Saint Padre Pio of Pietrelcina, pray for us.